they'll tune in, and we mic checking and everything, but they're not gonna pay attention to, all we can do is time date it. Like, yo, the Eagles just won the Super Bowl yesterday. It's Monday. There it is.
Yep,
We are the world champions.
Yes.
The Philadelphia Eagles are the world champions in football.
I've seen the Eagles win twice in my lifetime. That's really happy.
Dear it, son. That's a blessing right there. You know what I'm saying? And do you know what they signed back in 1776?
What?
The Declaration of Independence. Where did they sign that at?
In the
What city?
City, Philadelphia.
Philadelphia, PA. Philadelphia, PA used to be the capital of America. There it is. That's a history lesson for y'all that didn't know. You know what I mean? We can go downtown and check it out and everything.
All right.
You know what I mean?
But
I know that's not what y'all came here for, because y'all don't like to get lectured. But we came here to have a little laughter and have some fun, because we celebrating the Eagles' victory and hip-hop, which is an American culture created by us, the children of the 1960 Civil Rights Movement. Mm-hmm. Now, anybody else that want to step to me and like they want to battle or something, and I'm going to look you right in your eye, especially if you're a Generation X, and I'm going to go, when I was 5 years old, I realized there was a road. At the end, I will win lots of pots of gold. And if you don't know the next bar, you got to go home and practice. You're not that real hip hop. We that real hip hop right now. That's why I really don't consider any of y'all opinions validated on Kendrick Lamar, because Kendrick Lamar is next level. He's my young boy, but he was next level yesterday, and so was the whole Super Bowl party show. But my son said, Daddy, to celebrate, we're gonna play a little bit of, what are we playing today?
Crash Bandicoot 4.
Crash Bandicoot 4. Why did we
Cash Banuka! It's Cash Banuka time, baby. All right. Big fan of his games. I love the games. I'm a big fan of Catacrys.
I'm gonna be here to keep it real. See, Crash Bandicoot is technically number 3. Number 1.
I always see him as like a number 3 for me. Right
number
now.
1 is Mario. Number 2 is Sonic. Number 3
Mario,
is Crash Bandicoot. You see,
Kirby is working its way up. I've been replaying Return to Dreamland.
All right, Kirby, right?
Like the robot.
Kirby's pink though, son. You know how I feel about pink.
Oh my goodness.
He's a demon too.
Oh my goodness, you are very. You're probably not even gonna.
Hit new game,
no.
Hit new game.
So this is the fourth.
You only got 30 minutes.
All right, so what do you want to name yourself?
VOLO.
What?
A VOL.
There's only 3 stations.
Yeah, I know. VOL. That's the volume. That's Volo volume or whatever. Or I can do MOD. But back in the day, I used to do CAZ. Kaz was another name that I used.
Volume mode or retro mode. You have limited lives, run out, and you must restart the level. And then modern mode, where you die, you just always respawn at your last checkpoint.
And that's recommended, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna die a lot. Okay. So
this game is honestly really difficult.
Crash Bandicoot came out
in the 1996
for the PlayStation.
In 1996, it was like the first big 3D platformer. For
Mario
the PlayStation.
was Nintendo 64.
Like, yeah, Mario had 1996 was the big year for 3D gaming.
And Sonic.
Nintendo had set up their N64 to release back in '96.
Yep.
Naughty Dog was about to release Crash Bandicoot back in 1996.
While you explain, I'll take care.
And Sega was trying to make a 3D Sonic game for the Saturn, but it didn't work out.
There it is.
So this game takes place after
Give
Crash.
them knowledge, son. Now, what bit area was that?
32-bit.
32, 64, right?
PlayStation was 32. Every other system was 64.
PlayStation
was 32.
I think the Saturn was 32 too, but it used a similar thing to what the 64 did.
Yes.
Where it used two 32-bit chips. So and Atari Jaguar. But as we get more into hardware engineering, or should we say computer or electrical engineering, with these lessons, we'll go back to that era and look at those consoles, that hardware, to understand the software. But this is a kind of a fairly new version of this game, though, right?
Yes. Yeah. Crash Bandicoot kind of had a resurgence during like the late 2010s with the Insane trilogy. So they decided, how about we let Toys for Bob make a sequel to Crash 3? Even though they already made a sequel back in like 2002. Let's not talk about that.
Okay.
They kind of rebooted it.
I'm just jumping in like this because we might have to go back to the original
Yes.
Crash Bandicoot one day to actually analyze and break down the story, etc., etc.
Yes.
It's just that this is available on the Switch, so this will be available on the Switch too, which is coming out soon. And we have a little video of the Switch
I'm
too.
hoping Activision please make a better version of this because you can see some like the rough moments. This game was intended for PS4 and like Xbox consoles, and it got updated for the PS5 and Xbox Series X. This game looks a bit rough on the Switch. It still is good. It's a bit rough.
But it might get smooth on the Switch too.
Yes,
right?
it will.
Okay.
I'm hoping.
Because it has a little stronger hardware.
Yes. My bet is that it's going to be as powerful as the PS4. Yeah. My bet. That's how powerful I think the Switch is going to be.
So with a lot of these games, us Switch One, I'm using Switch One as an example. Us Switch One players are hoping that we get better frame rates, better gameplay, and things of that nature. Now, that right there,
that's his spin.
That's what makes him special,
that's
right?
That's a spin attack.
Does anybody ever compare that to a certain devil that's a friend with Bugs Bunny?
Really? Tasmanian devil?
Yeah.
He was originally a wombat. I guess that's kind of close to a Tasmanian devil. But look on the TV.
Oh, come back.
Crash 1, Crash 2, Crash 3, Crash 4. And then you can turn it on and off again.
Okay. Because that is kind of Tasmanian Devil's move, is to spin around like that.
Yes, that's his main move. It was inspired the game was inspired based on Looney Tunes.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know these things.
Yes. The game was meant to be like a game, if a game was a cartoon, and it worked pretty good.
Well, you know, I'm really not the biggest fan of this game.
I know you aren't.
I'm trying.
You're mad at gaming, that's why.
And this goes as a shout out to my friend. What's that?
Per ZL.
ZL?
You can see the amount of rump you got and the amount of boxes you hit. You got to get 104 for this level. Try and get all of them.
Yeah, this game is like a shout out to my friend from college. Would be Dustin, because he was like one of the first people I knew that had a PlayStation, and Crash Bandicoot was a game he used to play. And I used to, come in his room and play a little bit, but I didn't like it. I was still original
Crash
NES.
Bandicoot's a bit more linear than Mario was, but it's still a good game. Well, look at there. There's TNT. You better watch out. Yeah.
Oh,
I told you not to. Never mind.
My bad.
All right, there's your first death. All right, cool.
Oh, jeez.
All right, so
all right, what are we rapping about? Eagles won the Super Bowl, right?
You won the Super Bowl. That's my main thing. Super Bowl.
So the Eagles are the world champions.
So if you jump on a TNT, you'll have a countdown. If you spin it, it'll explode.
Okay.
So get away.
Okay, yeah, I forgot about that. My bad.
Yeah. So you can see trapping us on an island. You can see Aku. He's like the mask that gives him like invincibility.
Do I got a time?
What?
There's no real time limit.
There's no real time limit.
Okay. It's not like Mario.
The box with a C is a checkpoint.
Okay. It's coming back to me.
There's Aku. He gives you invincibility.
Okay. So now I can take one hit or whatever.
Yes.
Is that like a Skulltooth from?
That's a spider. If you stand underneath him, he'll kill you.
Yeah, that
you should have bounced on the purple crates. The crates that had like boxes in them, they actually contained. You could bounce on.
I didn't see all that.
You're doing great.
I'm figuring it out.
Like I said, you're doing pretty good. The question mark boxes give you way more Wumpa fruit. Like a random amount of Wumpa fruit. Sometimes they only give you one. Sometimes they give you like a lot more. I'm not saying like I like Crash just because I watch Categories a lot, but like maybe.
So he is kind of more Looney Tunes to Mario's Disney or whatever.
Sonic felt more like Disney to
No, Sonic is straight Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball. The way it was kind of designed and unleashed made him feel like a Disney character, but he still has like Dragon Ball edge, I guess, anime edge.
Well, who's a speedster in Mickey Mouse and Disney's?
Actually, Sega is collaborating with DC for like a Sonic the Hedgehog comic, and you get the boxes.
Okay.
There's grind railing in this game. Jump to like try and get the boxes.
Yeah, the more boxes is the.
You get Wumpa Fruit, and like the Wumpa Fruit can give you extra lives, but you're playing like no extra life mode. So like the difference is, you got to get like a certain amount of Wumpa Fruit to like get multiple.
Is that
gems.
2 invincibilities or that cancel it out?
Okay, so you can get up to 3, and once you get your 3rd Aku Aku, you get temporary invincibility, and then you go back to 2.
Okay. What, throwing at me?
He's throwing like gunk at you. You try and get him. Good job. You could also spin him as well.
Okay.
Or even
like
slide
that.
into him.
My bad.
You can double jump.
Oh, did I lost everything, huh?
Yeah.
That was corny.
You can get Aku Aku on the
So
ground.
water drowning kills me,
Yes.
regardless of my Aku Aku or whatever.
Yes.
Okay.
Falling off the map usually does that. So remember to double jump,
Okay.
and now dodge his attack, and now hit him. There you go.
Okay.
Good job. Yeah. What were we talking about again?
Well, we was talking about relating Mario more so to Disney than
Mario. But they're making like a Sonic the
Then
Hedgehog.
Sonic.
They're making a Sonic the Hedgehog comic like DC. That's what I was talking
because there's no real speedsters in
Mickey Mouse.
in Disney. There is there a speedster? See, what's the name is more Roadrunner is more. Oh, hold on, who's that's Tom and Jerry.
Give me a moment.
What's the mouse name in Tom and Jerry? Eppity, Mia, what's his name? The
That's the Speedy Gonzalez.
Speedy Gonzalez, yeah. Where am I going?
I don't think there is a. Oh, press A to crawl. Press A to crawl.
My bad.
Or you can slide. You can use it to slide and crawl. You can make a jump. Just jump for it. You know what your amazing job would be? You would be amazing at IGN.
Oh, for real? Yeah. I'm more than qualified to be a part of that
I'm making
show.
fun of how good your gaming is. I'm making fun
Oh,
of how bad your
okay.
gaming is. Wait, go back up. You missed something. Go back up. Question mark. It's a bounds round.
A what? Bonus? Okay.
I'm sharing too much from each other.
Yeah. What is it? IGN? Yeah, they're a bunch of what's the name of their electronic boutique employees.
ET?
Yeah, you ever heard of electronic boutique?
EB?
Yeah, EB.
Welcome to EB Games.
Before GameStop.
Welcome
was EB.
to EB Games. I think I kind of know about them. Try to get the box over there. Try to get the box over there. Oh, by the way, you can die in the bonus rounds, but it doesn't count towards your total how many deaths you take.
Oh, okay.
So you can die as much as you want here.
EB. What was the other one before
Games.
EB Games? It was
EB
one before
Games,
EB Games. too.
Blockbuster, Toys R Us.
Blockbuster used to rent games or whatever. West Coast Video used to rent games. Let's shout out to Dana there.
You can get him. You can get him. I said I still want you to take this.
Oh, come on!
So let me tell you, this game is well known for having Crash is really hard, but this game has really weird like conditions to get 100%. So what you need to do is on every level there
You
are
gotta
six.
know them.
There are 6 gems.
Okay.
1 gem for getting every box in every level. 1 gem for getting every box per stage. 3 gems for getting 80% of all Wumpa Fruits. Then you get 1 gem that's hidden in the level, and then 1 gem you get by beating every level without dying more than 3 times. You're on your 3rd death.
Now the third one, the game before this one is a triple game. Is 1, 2, and 3, right? The first 3 games. This is 4, right?
What? Yeah, this is 4.
So what's the game before this one? The Triad or what's it
Okay,
called?
so Crash 1, Crash 2, and then Crash Rewarped. So, like, after Naughty Dog left, they didn't really know what to do with the franchise. Crash 4 for, like, the PS2, the Wrath of Cortex, it was pretty good, but, like, wasn't amazing. Then they made another Crash Nitro Kart, and it was kind of good. Like, another Crash racing game. It was pretty good. Then they made Crash to Insanity, which was very different from, like, the normal, like, Crash formula. But it was still a pretty good game in the end. The platform was gonna sink.
That was lucky.
Dude, it gets harder than this.
It gets harder than
Seeing
this.
you fumble on level 1 makes me so scared on if we're gonna make this a series or not.
I know. It's like I said, we might have to go back to the first ones.
I don't think you can even handle the first one. Maybe you'll start with the third one. And you don't get the free Dexter last gem. Okay, can I do the rest of this level for you?
Yeah, finish it up for me, so like I was saying,
Can you
know,
watch
man,
my gaming, please?
I'm
Like,
watching.
you know.
So like I was saying, it was a good Super Bowl. Like no one else could have wrote. I mean, except for, I mean that was some intervention there, which we experienced. I know a lot of y'all just like, you know, cause y'all caught up in the game and, you know, I mean this game is dope though.
You missed 4 boxes.
Oh, that's all. I did great.
Yeah, there was like one behind a pillar, and then like, yeah, you don't get the rest of those gems.
Okay. And who's this right there?
If you get a certain amount of gems, you can get a skin.
Okay.
Like if you got all 6 gems, you could get like a chicken skin.
So the very first Crash Bandicoot was just Crash, right?
It was just Crash. Then it's Crash 2, like Crash
2 did that.
Crash's love Twana.
Okay,
got
that's when they
replaced
added the
with Coco.
Okay, his first
in
love
Crash
interest.
2.
Okay.
No, Crash 2. So Twana, I don't know what went on, but like Twana's gonna be Crash's love interest in Crash 1.
Okay.
But then after that game, they said it was too hot of a character.
He's too crazy.
They made her too hot.
Oh,
so they decided to like replace Twana.
And how many polygons was he made up of?
Like Twana?
No, I'm talking about Crash in the very first game.
Like,
he was
I
like,
don't know.
Like 10 polygons.
Like a few.
Now he's like a few hundred or whatever. And that's how we used to measure the graphical depth of the game is polygon count. So back in the original 32-bit era, you know, the characters only really had maybe, you know, 20 polygons, if that many.
Yeah, so they replaced with Crash's sister in the second game.
Okay.
And then like.
And she was too hot with just.
No, Crash's sister Coco.
So was Laura Croft. Laura Croft was too.
But the game was like mainly
too
focused
hot.
at kids. This game was mainly focused as kids. They didn't want to like be a hot character.
I don't know how true that is, but you know, it Bugs Bunny is really for kids like that. They say it is, but Bugs Bunny was more the adult to
I know, yeah. Let's not
Mickey
talk
Mouse
about the
being the
racist
kids.
cartoons.
Well, yeah, they not racist. They you know that's
Problematic.
That's the new look back on it, kind of trying to find out the difference between racism, colorism, and all these other isms that they're creating to make us go mad in our minds. But we're dealing with that and breaking it down and the psychology versus philosophy and things of that nature. Because it's one word at a time, one keyword or root word at a time, son.
All right, cool.
You know, and right now we're doing Crash Bandicoot. So great time yesterday watching
and
the
then
game.
Crash Free. It's like after Crash Free, Naughty Dog left to work on like Dak and Daxter, I think. For
Okay.
PS2. So like then like some other characters like Intel like Activision, I think they were involved with the franchise after them.
Now, I do want to get into Naughty Dog. What is that Indiana Jones guy name?
I don't know.
The adult game or whatever.
Uncharted.
Uncharted. I do want to get more into. I never really played Uncharted 1, 2, 3, 4, none of that. So I do want to get into. I do have them too. I bought them from GameStop for the.
I thought you bought The Last of Us.
I bought that too, for the PlayStation 3. Whenever I went to GameStop, I would buy 3 used games for $10 or whatever when they have a big sale. So I do have a lot of PlayStation 3 games that I quote real good deals with. I never really got a chance to play because I'm a slight collector. I'm gonna get it fixed. I think it just needs a power pack. I think my drive is good. I just need a new power pack. So I kind of changed my CPU gel just to open it up finally and see the insides and clean it out real good. So, but that didn't flip the switch for me to get it to work again. So I think I need a new power pack. So
honestly,
one thing at a time.
I also love these chase daisies as well. They're just really funny.
Oh, for real? Oh yeah.
There we go. I got everything.
Beautiful game, but he's now a lot of polygons. You're looking at a lot of polygons to make him look three-dimensional, cartoonish
perfect.
like that. Oh
Insanely
yeah, that's a good one.
run.
What we at time-wise?
We had like 20 minutes.
We ain't do 30 minutes yet?
No.
Okay. Yeah, we just trying to do 30 minutes so that y'all can check it out. Hit the like button, subscribe, share, ask questions. We're looking for people that want to join our Nintendo network.
Like, see, that's Coco.
So
there's Coco. Look.
Especially myself.
There's
I only
Coco.
have. Oh, that's Coco.
There's Coco.
That's the original.
Crash's sister.
Oh, that's his sister. Okay.
So like, like Tawana still exists in the games, but she just doesn't show up. Tawana doesn't show up.
And they made these things more
new
animated
elemental,
too.
These new yeah, they made it more animated, like feel like a cartoon.
Part of the cartoon. That's where Naughty Dog shining at. Dude.
This is made by Toy Story Bob though.
Oh, okay.
I think they did like the Tony Hawk games in the 2000s.
Okay.
Like not the first two, like every game after it.
So it's a sub of like Retro Studios for Nintendo or whatever.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is you know Cortex. He's like the dude that made Crash.
Yeah.
Cool. This is N.
And this guy reminds me of Ratchet and Clank kind of a character.
Yes. You see the building blocks are coming together. You see Ratchet and Clank, Dax and Daxter character design.
Okay. They borrow off each other, you know. Yeah. That's hip hop. That's how we do it.
Also, I found this out. Please, I'm not connecting everything to it. Embryo, the one dude with the potion. He's voiced by Roger Craig Smith in this game.
For real.
And you know
whose voice that is? That's Sonic's voice.
Yep. I don't mean to connect everything.
Yeah.
I don't mean to connect everything
That's
I
what
say
they
to
do.
Sonic. I don't mean to connect everything.
We just don't want Disney to own everything.
Yes.
They're not doing a good job with Marvel and.
If they buy Sonic, I will personally send a knuckle sandwich to their face.
But you did enjoy. What was the last movie you saw? But that's
Sonic
not a Disney
3?
game. No.
Dogman. I went to go watch Dogman.
That was a Disney movie.
So it's like
who did the Dogman?
that was Universal.
See, they go your Harry Potter and who else is Universal? Well, basically Nintendo's Universal, right?
Kind of affiliated with Universal, yeah.
Who did the Mario movie?
Like you see, this is another dimension. That was Illumination.
Oh, that was Illumination.
The
Minions.
The Minion guys.
And who's doing Zelda again?
I think it's just Universal.
It's not Sony or somebody else.
I don't know.
That might be Universal then.
We'll figure it out.
Okay, we'll find out. It's like 2 more years or so before they really.
Yeah, I think it's Sony though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume it's Sony since like they said PlayStation was also helping out. So like I'm assuming it's Sony.
Yeah, but that might not come out for another year or 2.
Dude, another movie that may not come out for ages. Crash. Spider-Verse, the next Spider-Verse movie. It's taking for ages for them to start making the movie, so it's got delayed to 2029. We're not getting this movie.
The aforementioned putts. Don't worry. We have a thing where we fight, he loses. It's a well-established dynamic.
They should do Marvel should have did that already. Let's go to a real animated movie of the MCU. So they should have did a real animated movie.
So you want to try and play
by now,
or do you want me to play?
No, keep playing. I'm watching and, and enjoying.
Like if you press a button, it brings things into reality and out of reality.
Yeah, I'm amazed by the graphics. This is a cool game. Yeah, this would be a kind of a challenge for me.
Like, you just gotta remember to, like, press the trigger.
The double jump is kind of wow. So yeah, the Eagles are the champions of the world. Philadelphia is one of the first, is the first capital of America back in 1776. And back when they, first started writing the Constitution and the Bill of Rights and all those things. This was before, what I mean? Well, some point in there, New York became, we're going to look that information up. New York became the capital, and before they finished, or we finished building Washington, D.C. But all that is what my friend Akil Parker calls hystematics. And make sure that, they now start to include us being foundational Black Americans. So there it is, little history lesson for y'all using mathematics. I'll be more exact with my dates and everything. I'm more of a abstract mathematician, but I'm good with arithmetic. I'll get better. Being an abstract mathematician, I don't believe in new math. So. What does that mean? We'll have to have a nice little discussion about that one day. But great job, hip hop yesterday.
Dang it!
I appreciated the whole show, from Master P being in the beginning to Kendrick being, the halftime show. So that's Southern hip hop, that West Coast hip hop, and then Philadelphia being that East Coast hip hop, winning the whole thing, the Super Bowl, baby. So I guess we'll get back to New York. Funny seeing that they made the what's the name, Kelly Green.
Dang it! I'm missing the
Empire
boxes
State
again.
Building or something in New York.
Why am I missing the boxes?
And there you go. And Saquon coming from New York, a lot of hatred going towards Philly from my New York brothers and sisters, but we love y'all. Shout out to Cardinal Official. I used to listen to him a lot. He's from Canada, like Drake. That original hip hop, Canadian hip hop. That's why we mess with Drake a little bit, because it's like, dude, if you really that Canada rap, why ain't you do an album or a song with him yet? Like, you know what I mean? But then you want to be down with hip hop and be fronting, talking about loving the ladies all the time, like Keith Sweat. And Keith Sweat is definitely that underground R&B hip hop. My old head Keith Sweat with Ted Riley and Guy. He's the original Guy member, right?
I think so, yeah.
Well, no. He's not. Aaron Hall is the original Guy member, but Keith Sweat and Teddy doing his first album. That's that hip hop right there that we don't talk about. Okay, I see you out there.
You gotta learn how
And
to
you got
work things in.
you got some kind of super suit on, huh?
Yeah, like the different masks do different things for you.
Okay.
The box. Okay, good. Cool. Like the different thing, like the boxes are very hidden for no reason at all. Like some of the different masks do different things for you. This mask, it lets you work things in and out of reality.
Okay. So you got all kinds of special features and everything in this game.
Yes.
So yeah, we might have to go back to the original so that I can catch up a little bit, get my skills right.
Yeah.
Same with Sonic, same with Mario. A lot of games available on the Switch. The Switch is basically every Nintendo console ever created. So the Switch 2 is a continuation of that, being the evolution of it. And like we said the last episodes, with a shout out to Mr. T on YouTube, that gave us the concept or idea of the first Nintendo NES was the revolution, the Super Nintendo was the evolution, and how they did that with every console. 64, the Nintendo 64 was the revolution, and then the GameCube was the evolution. And the same thing here now going on with the Switch. We have the Switch 2 running in the upper left-hand corner there.
Shall we don't look at any news?
We'll get one in a year or two. We're taking our time. Patience is our main thing, right, son?
Yes.
But we're gonna keep enjoying games like this, demonstrating what we can with y'all. Whenever we get a little 30-minute break from doing the mathematics of software engineering and understanding that the real power is in the software. You know, hardware is stagnant. It ain't really, yeah, you do got more bits and, bigger storage and, even the megahertz is faster, so you can do more polygons or what do they call them now? They start calling them from polygons to, I can't even remember right now. But the different measurements on quote-unquote power. But if it doesn't have the wisdom, which is the movement, that's what hip-hop is. Hip-hop is the wisdom. Knowledge is stagnant. So, yeah, knowledge began with the father. But they had to get that movement in there. And that's where hip-hop really shines, is the wisdom of the father. And the mother has it too. But we're going to stop fighting over lady or lordship. We have to first understand the difference between lady and lordship. And we got to stop looking at them as being contradictions, like love and hate as a contradiction. I just say just love. I ain't worried about hate like that. But a lot of y'all hating the Super Bowl, even though Kendrick, he did the best performance ever, in my opinion. But so did Prince. Prince had the best ever.
I've been seeing a lot of elaboration, some thoughts on how
They just sometimes they forget that, son. Prince has a song that goes, dig if you will a picture of you and I engaged in a kiss, sweat in my body covers me. Can you, darling? I forgot the lyrics. Oh my gosh. When doves cry in a purple rain. So to say that those are slow songs, right? So, I would die for. What songs did he do? Y'all probably don't even remember what songs he did. But to say that Lil Wayne would have been better than Kendrick because what? Y'all bugging. Especially that's where what's his name lost me. I forget his name. I should forget him. He's a cool dude, but he's fronting on him too. His name will hit me in a second. But he's trying to say Lil Wayne would have been a better show because, Kendrick's lyrics is too revolutionary.
We made revolution.
It is.
Yeah, I know it is.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Courtney wanted him to do all right. Everything will be all right. It'll be all right. That'd have been a great song to end it with.
But I feel like
maybe he might be the first repeat. They might want to bring him back. He got skills like that.
It really depends on if Kendrick's still gonna be relevant.
Yeah, he's young enough and he's the leader of y'all revolution. Even though Daddy do like Lupe Fiasco, I do like Sky Zoo more than Kendrick. Even like Mick Jenkins better than Kendrick. But those are the real underground ones that are about that. They really Mick Jenkins is more about religion than Kendrick is.
I love the little dialogue you can hear from like the villains, like seeing like how Crash is doing. I like that. Like it's just the little things in this game. Plus the bounce rounds are also really nice. But like I really am sad about what's going on with Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse?
Yeah, because like
Spider-Verse,
okay, but like hey, they haven't finished their lines yet.
But it's
even though they promised it would come out like this year.
Hey, so this is the last boy. We already did 30 minutes.
All right, cool.
But yeah, Spider-Verse. All right, we'll give it talk. That's Miles Morales. Now, what's
his
name?
voice actor is fumbling the bag right now as well.
Oh well, he want
So like,
more money.
No, there's a whole thing. Where, like every Spider-Man voice actor ends up getting hooked up with like their like love interest VA in the Antichrist. There's like the whole like thing.
Is it TMI, son?
No. Like every Spider-Man voice actor falls in like their love interest in the movies.
Oh.
And like Tom Holland and Zendaya and like other stuff like that.
Oh, for real, or?
And for real.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's usually
some
happening.
of the other ones broke up, but like, you know, all Spider-Mans have like had a relationship temporarily or really.
Yeah.
Like their actual in-movie counter.
Yeah, that's...
So you know what?
Okay.
Miles has been trying to do?
What's that?
The movies are still good, but he's been trying to hook up. Like and I'm dead.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm rushing.
That's where we get that, you know, acting is not pretending.
I know,
acting
he's trying to actually hook up with Gwen's voice actor. Why is he trying to do that?
It's supposed to be pretending, but it's acting is
Why is he trying to do it?
Because Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie
Plus,
did the
he's
same
also
thing,
taking forever to
in the
record
same
his lines, and this movie will not be coming out until 2029.
Aniston, that's now with Barack Obama. It's a whole bunch of mess, son. We call it drama. No more drama in the game.
Like,
you know?
dude, can you stop trying to simp and actually please record the lines for this movie? Please. I want this movie to come out before I die.
You call this simping. That's funny, son. That's good. Good word. Good word.
Keep going. The way Crash moves kind of reminds me of the Animaniacs for no reason at all.
So we're gonna end it after this boy here. He's doing a great job. Try not to die.
I really love this level, and I really want to. Can you just record the rest of my gameplay after this?
Yeah, just we're just gonna hit stop and we can keep on going or whatever. Oh no, we're gonna stop, son.
I mean like as in record my gameplay.
Oh, on the next thing or?
Yeah, just record a video.
You know what? I can just record and have it running in the background for a different episode or something. Because that's part of what I'm doing with this OBS program. OBS is the program that we're using now. We do have to give shout outs to them too. OBS is the acronym for Open Broadcasting Software. You see, software is more powerful than hardware, to be honest. That's where the wisdom takes place. That's where you have to use your brain power in order to get the most out of the broadcast. And that's what we're working on. I had a lot of fun creating that little backdrop that we made in a short period of time, and I used a couple different Adobe programs to do that, and we'll go over that software that I used to do that. But you've been using a different software for your flip
animation.
For your flip animations.
I'm trying to work on like a huge one, but I really don't know where to go.
What's the name of your software that you're using again?
Toon Squid.
Okay, so check that software out. I've been using mostly Keynote and
it seems way
Apple
more
software.
You got
Oh, you almost finished, son. Come on, finish.
I almost got a deathless run, and I died.
Finish this board, son. All right, focus.
All right.
Well, we should just stop it. Let you
No,
finish off.
no. I want to show my.
Because when the video's too long, they already done tuned out by now. Even though we're still giving them some great information. We gave them some great information this episode. We'll be back again later on this week with more information. I don't know what game we're going to play.
Got it.
But we'll figure it out. What game you thinking about later on this week? Going back to Sonic?
Ace Attorney?
Paper Mario? Ace Attorney, interesting. But
Isn't that one of your
I still
most
got to repost the last one. Or actually, I reposted it. I got to keep sharing it to try to get it up to 500 views.
You not posted on YouTube yet?
It's on YouTube. I think I usually have I try to get 500 views on Facebook. Hit the. Hey, thank you for listening.
I will see y'all soon.
See y'all later.
I hope y'all have a good day. Bye bye, everybody.
There it is.